Hey, how's it going, guys? Today I'm checking out two office chairs here. One goes for under $150, the other one goes for under $250. Now, I don't want to be specific on the pricing because the prices tend to fluctuate a lot, but normally you'll find it under that price. So these are both made by the same company. I thought it would be easier to review it that way. On the surface, they pretty much look alike, well, except for the colors, of course. The major difference here, I gotta say, is the cushion. The cushion is thicker on this one than this one. This one's thinner, and you definitely notice that, or I notice it when I'm sitting down on this one versus this one. That's not to say that this is like really uncomfortable to sit on or anything. I think this is actually fine. I've only had it for, I guess, a month now, and for the time I've sat on it, I really haven't had any problems with the cushion at least. And this one was fine too, except this is a little wider than this one. So when you sit down, or when I sit down, there's that side gap between my legs where it's a little harder for me when I'm completely if flushed is the right word, when I have my back just leaning back on this chair, and I don't have too much of a gap between my legs. So this is definitely meant for taller people versus this is not really meant for tall people. This is more like everyday people. I'm pretty short, I'm 5'6". The armrest on the right is bigger than the one on the left here by about an inch. And this can actually move back and forth by about 3 inches versus this one can't move at all, except up and down. It can move by about 2 to 3 inches, but that's pretty much it. So this can also move out by about 2 inches, a little less than 2 inches. So it is adjustable. I think it's more like 1 inch. I'll try to confirm that in the description. But anyways, you can tell that this is a little more flexible here. And the same goes with this side, of course. It's not just one side. What's also flexible is the lumbar support here. Now back here, the lumbar support is a little hard to take out with one hand, but it can be adjusted. You can move this up and down. And this one right here, you can't really adjust it too much. I mean, you can switch the angle up a little bit here or there, but that's nothing really too impressive. It's all right, I guess, no biggie, but it's really going to be a problem if you're, a different height and you need to adjust it. Like, this is definitely much better. I wish they had this in the cheaper option too. An issue I've had with this big one is that this lock does not stay in place. It tends to come out every now and then, and I don't like that. I don't know why that happens. This lock is mainly there to prevent this from leaning back, the back part of the chair. Forgot what the name is. But basically, it'll stay in place, stay firmly. There's no problem with this one. Now, I'm not sure if that's just my unit, but that's kind of a hindrance, and it does get annoying every now and then. As I'm leaning back, the only thing that doesn't come back are the armrests, and that is kind of inconvenient for me. I wonder if this will be also a problem for people who are tall as well. But besides that, you can see the seat pan depth. There's not much in between there, so this is not meant for shorter people if you were thinking about getting this. Now on this chair, you can tell that there's a gap between my legs and the seat. And when I lean back, almost the whole chair comes back with me. By that, I mean the armrests come back and the seat kind of leans back as well, versus the other one didn't really do that. So I don't know, it's maybe more of a personal preference. But let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. And I'll have links down below as well to where you can get these chairs. This video is sponsored by Alcatel. They currently have a few smartphones on sale, the WP5 Pro, WP6, and WP7. The WP7 is a large 6.5-inch Full HD Plus smartphone with a 40-megapixel camera, and it's currently on sale for $300, down from $500. The WP6 is a more budget-friendly, going for $160, down from $240, with a massive 10,000 mAh battery that should easily last more than a day. Finally, the WP5 Pro is the cheapest at $110 and has 4 gigs of RAM and a large 8,000 mAh battery, just like the WP7. They all have a rugged design that looks like all of them can handle a few drops. I'll have links down below as to where you can check them out.